Okay, hello and welcome to your virtual honors biology open house. My name is Scott Milne. I'm going to be your instructor for this year. Looking at my roster, it looks like all of you guys are new faces. So I want to give a little bit of a background about myself and kind of use this open house video to make sure you're aware of some important information that you'll need, especially while we're online. So first of all, just a quick background so you know a little bit about me. This is my third year at Saguaro. I taught biology and biotech last year. This year I'm teaching honors bio, honors biotech, and earth and space science. So I have a little bit of background in the biology field. Before coming to Saguaro, I taught for 2 years in Atlanta. And then before that, I actually had a master's in biology and came from a little bit more of a research and academic background with biology. So before coming in and transitioning into teaching, I did a little bit of research in some other countries, tiny bit of teaching there, a lot of environmental policy and working with communities, and then kind of fell into teaching once I returned back to the States. And ever since then, it's been great. I love using the creativity part of teaching and getting students engaged in natural phenomena and talking to them about things that they might not previously have known about. So I'm going to try to do that as much as I can in this class. Coming from more of a research background, I tend to use that a lot in class and really rely on students to be able to do their own independent research. And given that this is honors biology, I really expect the students in this class this year to be engaged in the research and to be engaged in the topics that we're doing to get the most out of it. So that being said, just to kind of give you an idea of how this class is going to look this year, at least for the first month while we're online, hopefully not too much longer than that. But you will need to be logged into the classroom session at the given class time in order to be marked present for the class. So I'll show you the information for that, but this is fourth period, which means that we're going to be Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday every week while we're online. In order for students to be counted as present, you need to be logged into your computer, logged into the class meeting. We will have live meetings, and you need to have your camera on in order to participate in class. So you might expect a typical class to consist of maybe a 15-minute lesson or so live from me through video chat while we're online. And then the rest of the time will likely be for students to work either independently with myself or with other students on research projects, sometimes at-home labs, sometimes simulations and things like that. So we're going to try to keep things as normal as possible. We're going to try to keep the class schedule as normal as possible. And everything we're going to try to keep streamlined and hopefully be able to hold the attention of all the students. So I'll try to do my best with that. If there are any issues with it, please let me know as soon as possible. A couple things you need to know specifically for this class, and I'll show you a slide in just a second with some really important information for you guys. But first of all, I'm sure you already know that the district platform for this year is going to be Buzz. For this class, we're going to do everything through Google Classroom. So I'll link everything you need to know to Buzz. That will still be your homepage, but then all of the assignments, all the lessons, everything you need for my class is going to be on Google Classroom. So that's how we'll meet. That's how you'll get all the information. Please make sure you know how to use that. We'll use pretty much the whole first week of this class to just kind of get to know each other. I think that's going to be the biggest thing for this year is developing this relationship. So I want to make sure you guys feel comfortable with me and you can come to me if there are issues or problems or if you have questions, even if it's not related to school or to my class. So we're going to really kind of work on developing that the first week and making sure that everyone has the resources that they need. So with that being said, let me share my screen with you guys real quick so you can see what you need to know for the first couple weeks. Okay, so for you guys, this is your important information for honors biology, period 4. We're going to meet every Tuesday and Thursday virtually from 7:45 to 8:45 a.m. And then every Friday, we only have half an hour or so class that runs from 10 o'clock to 10:35 a.m. Really important for you guys for this week especially. Please make sure you do this the first week of school. This is your Google Classroom code. I'll invite everybody the first week, but in case you don't get the invite, please make sure you have this code and you enroll in the correct class. I'm also going to use Remind to communicate with students. Seems to be the best way. You can just quickly text. Please make sure you have this downloaded on your phone. It's free. This is how you're going to access my class in Remind. We will also use a website called Explore Learning or Gizmos. Most students have probably used that before. This is going to be their code to enroll in my class. And then as we move forward through the year, Likely we'll use some other online platforms, but I'll give out the information for that as we go. The last important thing on here, and then I'm going to go ahead and sign out and say bye to you guys, is my email address. Please contact me whenever you have any issues with anything as soon as they come up. And then while we're online, I'm going to hold online office hours every day from 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. Or if you need to have a specific office hour, I can do that by request, no problem. We'll figure out a way to work it out. So if there are issues, though, the most important thing is making sure you let me know as soon as they come up so we can deal with them. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and stop this and say bye to you guys, and I'll see you next week. Have a good weekend.